Now we're live.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? How you doing today? How you guys doing today? Happy Labor Day, everyone. What's up, Daniel? Tricks. Oh my God, how you been? No time no see. What's up, for my man? How you guys doing today? What's up? What's up? Today's special is
Okay.
Labor Day open panel. You know, mixed videos, things like that. Before we started tonight, it's the hot tub at 6 o'clock at our time. Don't
And they're
forget to.
doing it tonight?
Yep. Hopefully, so far so good. They don't cancel it.
Good.
And if you guys didn't watch the Miss Summer 2 and Cosmic Constantly interview me, you could check out on her page and my page.
And make sure you hit the like button.
Yep, and don't forget to hit the like button and let's start the fun. Okay. Before we started, why do you think Labor Day is mean Labor Day? You guys know what Labor Day is? You know how they get the name from Labor Day?
When they gave labor to the country?
It's for the workers.
Yeah, the workers.
Yep. Remember, the ladies cannot work till I believe it's not to 60, you know?
Yeah, when they got overturned or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Any news going on? What's that in the YouTube? I know Lenny was live about an hour ago.
Yeah, I saw he was live and I was watching a little bit of it.
I think he's
Nothing.
working. He says, I'm on
Yeah,
my
he's
phone.
working.
Huh?
He's forever working. What's up for tracks, Daniel? You must show your face if I don't recognize your voice.
Yep. You know, YouTube took the video down of the ladies yesterday live.
Why? Why?
Oh no, it says drug your country SMK, something like that, you know. I don't know what happened, you know. Hey, what's up, big fan?
It's Block? Yeah, hey, big movie fan.
I think it's
They,
because
they got blocked?
yeah, the video's gone. Yeah, I cannot watch the video, you know.
Maybe they put it to private
No,
or
no.
how's it going today?
It was
Gregors?
private. It was said the video is private, you know.
Right. Well, maybe they had something in it that wasn't for 18 and
Oh,
under and they didn't have the banner like you have.
maybe it's the song that was playing. Happens.
It could have been that too, the song.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully they put it in private. Hopefully, you know.
They probably didn't put it in time though.
Oh, maybe yeah. It happens, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's
Yep, and
happened.
you can fix everything. So
No. It doesn't matter if you have 18 years over under. Somebody will report to you anyhow, you know.
right. And then it's YouTube's thing to investigate, but YouTube don't
Mhm.
investigate
No.
because they took Lemmy's video down for the pew pew that's in the video. And I told him, and he said, "No, it's telling me that he has to blur out the person." Well, the person was in public, so why do you have to blur it out? So the person was making complaints, privacy complaints. You can't make a privacy complaint when you're in public.
It's gotta be more than that.
Where they're flagging them, well, and they're not telling them. That's why I was like, you gotta block out that gun that you had in it. You know.
Maybe it's what kind of gun it is. Probably could be.
Well, I mean, you could barely see it, but you could see it through the window
Hmm.
at the end of the video, at the very end. But they were saying that he can't do this and he can't do that, so they kept flagging it. So I think it was the guy, and because he put the phone number, but it's of a business. It's not of the guy's personal business, you know.
Oh no, because some people don't like that. Business or no business.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's advertising. Even if
I
it's
know.
negative publicity, you brought the negative on yourself by pulling the gun.
Is
So
is Lemmy is Lemmy monetized?
yeah,
Oh, that's weird. Then I don't know
yeah.
what happened.
He goes window shopping all the time. So if he puts a phone number out that's on the window, why does it fucking matter?
I understand if they're monetized. It's weird.
I don't know. But they
What's
took
up,
both of the
OG
girls down.
Bang?
Brand, what's up?
What's up? What's up? Phil, can you drop his link, please? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to smash the like button.
Hey, hey, honey, have you heard from her?
No. I don't hear Indiana. I don't know what happened to him.
No,
No.
still nothing.
No.
Have you gone over there?
It's going to be a slow day because it's Labor Day weekend. I forgot. You know?
Yeah, everybody's at the lake and shit.
Yeah, or everybody's like on vacation, you know?
Yeah, at the lake or up north, trying to cool out, stay cool, stuff like that. I finally got my new mouse. It's so cute.
Oh, that's good. You gotta check out his page. OG Bang Bang. It's pretty good.
It's been a minute. Well, good you showed back up. Take all the minutes you need, but make sure you come back. Hey, where's Mitch?
I seen mentioned Mitch. I seen him. I told him, "Where you been at? Been busy in the farm and the background."
Well, oh yeah, he's been in the
Yeah,
background.
he's there.
Yeah, I know he's there. That's why I said, "Hey, Mitch." Hey, Lawless.
You're welcome. Lawless.
Yep, Lawless is in the background too.
No, he's working today.
He's still in the background.
Yeah.
Alo sleep.
No, he's not. No, he's
No,
waiting for work.
but he works at night, doesn't he?
Yeah. Hey, Ado, if you hear me, I'm doing open panel for you, brother. I told you.
Alo told you 6 o'clock in the morning.
No singing in the morning. I wasn't no fucking piano in the morning. You know, it's not good. My views. I checked it. Open
Yeah.
piano on Sundays is between 1 and 4. It's so day for me. You know.
I feel you.
The public service. The public service have a video 3 days ago.
Yeah, you want to play it?
Mm-hmm.
For who is it again?
This is the public service.
This is a public service. Okay, let me see.
I like his videos.
A couple days ago?
3 days ago.
3?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
YouTube.
yep, I like his contact. You know. I don't like how they treat him when I think HGO went with World Nation and this public service to the VA and they kicked him out and World Nation got arrested last year. The
Right.
security guard.
That's the one that Rogue Nation is in court with right now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They should never ever kick him out like that. This is public. That the guy is not working there no more. She got fired. I heard.
I like watching the depositions because they're asking them, well, you know this is public, right? Yeah, so why did you take her camera?
You know that could see you clear. That camera on the roof, on top of the roof inside, you could see it. You know.
Public service or public announcement?
No, they did the public service.
Okay. He has one 3 hours ago.
Okay.
You want to watch the recent one or the? It's a live or video?
I don't know. It's a video.
So there's one 3 days ago that he learned in the 2 years since policy enforcer, and then is respecting rights that difficult. Oh, it's a continuance. So let's watch the first one and then we'll watch the second.
Yeah. Because I know some of the video is copyright, but I asked him if it could play. He said to me, "For you, you can play anytime you want." You know.
Gotcha.
This is the public service. Can someone top his name, please?
Yes, please.
He's very good.
I gotta find the channel or the page I had. There it is.
This is a public service.
We're going to stop and we're going to discuss it play by play a little bit, you know?
Okay.
How you doing? Just said you needed to check in, so that's what I'm doing, checking in.
Are you?
That's what it said on the door. You needed to check in.
Can you stop this video for 1 second?
Where are you going?
I'm gonna take a tour of the building.
Eye contact. You see the eye contact? Right away. She's gonna say something bad. You see how the eyes are rolling?
Yep.
You always gotta look at the eye contact to see if they're nice or not. You know, when the eyes just rolling like that, trouble's coming.
Yep. And they don't respect your rights.
Yep. Hey RP, how you doing?
Hi, RP.
Mark, please stop your own links, please. Thank you. Okay, go on.
Hey, and it's your girl. Excuse me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Anybody have the rolling eyes, that means an attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because one of the artists told me that.
It's not really attitude. They don't care about your rights. So they're thinking that's when the attitude starts. They already got a bias against you. Is what it is. It's like a bias against you. They don't care for your rights. They don't care for anything we're about.
It's a special job too, you know.
Right. I mean, and they're getting our money. They're getting taxpayers' dollars. So they're getting our money. You know, we're paying taxes. If we're paying taxes, they're getting our money.
Happy Labor Day. Happy. Everyone, happy Labor Day.
Yep, happy Labor Day. It's actually tomorrow.
And guys, I need 6 more to get 900. I'm at 892. No, 893. 900. You know?
Oh yeah, 7 more to go.
Thank you, RP, for the opening link. And please get the ladies 1,500. They're at 1,300. Congratulations for the ladies. 1,500.
Right.
Very good. Very good job. Very good. Bravo. Good work. Keep up the good work, you know.
Yep.
Keep sharing the videos. Keep up with each other. Okay.
You're more than welcome to
Don't need to check in. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm to walk around the public building.
Yeah, so we'll check your driver's license and then we'll give you a pass.
Yeah, let's do that first.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Yeah, I'll stand here.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so if you can just sign for me, swear in the book. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, you signed it.
okay. We should talk about that part
Mhm.
because the guy in the white shirt, who's usually higher, so lieutenant, sheriff, sergeant, usually has the white shirt. Then this lady, she's gonna start the thing about, oh, you gotta show your ID, and he's like, oh, I'll be right back. He already knows she's in the wrong, but instead of correcting her, he's gonna go check.
You know, I don't mind showing the ID card, but post it or say something about it.
They need to what? No, even if it's posted, it's still illegal
Oh, okay.
because it's only if you committed a crime. So that's why so many of them, because they call those people that don't want to have ID sovereign citizens. Sovereign citizen isn't those people. The people that are sovereign citizens are actually the cops that wear the badge that want to police would be doing the bad stuff. You know, they're doing the stuff against the people. So that's a
Interesting.
sovereign
Okay.
citizen. Yeah. So you don't have to give your ID even in these because it's a public building. You don't need your ID. And he's not really visiting anybody that where the ID even needs to come up. Like services, they're just security. They don't need your ID.
You swear.
Yes. And affirm. I like this guy right there.
He's a good guy.
Your first two pictures doing good. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong with the eyes.
Sir, can I just go to the other side of the desk here and look at what's in this case? Appreciate that.
But you see that now all of a sudden he don't need an ID for this stuff. And this is all he wanted to do.
Yeah. I'll be back.
You'll have to pause it if you want to read that part. Sorry.
Somebody's coming. Anyway.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna take it in there. I can't help this. Thank you.
Realistically, this is the worst side to be on since I'm taping your security cameras and just being real. I'm not going to sit down. I
Okay,
mean,
that's fine. I mean, you just take it for a second. I just can't.
how long has that been the policy?
What's that?
Asking for everybody's ID to come into a public building.
That's all explained. Right there. It's not required
Ray.
to walk into the building, but if you want to go anywhere outside the lobby area and everything, in the secured areas, then
Okay, I'm not asking to go anywhere secured.
it shouldn't be a problem. Do you want to? You can walk in this area here.
Yeah, I want to go everywhere that doesn't have key card access and that the public is allowed to go.
Well, that's basically the lobby.
Well, I mean, I can go up those stairs clearly. See? That way you just walking
The
right
sign
up.
tells you have to check in here, which means you'll have to show your ID.
Yeah, all due respect, this is a public building.
It
public
doesn't
building.
But the
mean
signs is hard.
That's right. And those
Because the
those
sign
areas
doesn't-
are-
The sign doesn't tell you. You have to have a pass to go upstairs. Doesn't say that. Oh, the
Well,
sign tells you.
policy. It's a policy thing, so
Yeah.
we don't have to follow policy. So they're basically being policy enforcers at this point.
Hey, Big Chief.
Yeah, hey, welcome in. Hey, Gregory from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then everywhere, like the lady walking up the stairs, for example, like he said, he could walk up those stairs freely too.
You know,
Or marked
indicated
like
with,
that right there on the stairs.
that that's a sign. There's not a law that says that that's closed to the public. I mean, can you appreciate, you're asking me to
I'm not
surrender
arguing
my
with you.
Fourth
I'm not
Amendment
arguing
rights
with
to
you.
enter a public building. Can you appreciate that?
I certainly can. I understand. I understand.
So am I waiting for somebody? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, somebody's coming over.
Okay.
So,
But
but
I'm a
like I
little
say,
shocked.
you're more than welcome to video or walk any part of the area that's not secured.
Okay. At the Department of Public Safety, what goes on up there?
That's the fire department.
So can a member of the public go up there and do a freedom of
Once
information
they check in
request?
here, yes.
Let's just say I'm checking in, but I refuse to give my name because I'm an American citizen and I have Fourth Amendment rights.
Do you need to talk, if you need to talk to somebody up there, I'll get them down here.
Do you treat every member of the public like this? Do you make every member of the public surrender their Fourth Amendment rights to come into the building? That's what you're asking me to do right now. This is policy. Violate people's. Are you guys constitutional officers? Are you a constitutional deputy?
No, I am not.
Are you a
I'm
law
a
enforcement
civilian.
officer?
I'm civilian.
Okay.
Oh man,
How are you doing?
how you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
You too. How's it going? How are you?
Yeah, that would have been me. Eventually, I would just walked on and did what I wanted to do.
Because sometimes it makes no sense on us, you know?
In a public building.
Happy birthday. Better than I deserve. How about you?
I'm Sergeant Luke. Feel free to video record anywhere where you can be publicly.
Okay.
We ask that nobody go upstairs, because upstairs is the private offices, as well as everything behind the secured section.
Okay. Where is there a sheriff's office desk? That, I mean, what's upstairs that I can't go to?
Well, they're just all private offices.
But
In a public building.
isn't that designated by like key card access?
Yes.
So I mean, I'm not asking to go anywhere that has key card access.
What we can do is, well, let's say what we couldn't do is, because the way this building has been designed, we've changed our security procedures since the building was originally designed. So they decided against putting key card access indoors.
So has that been codified in law?
Yeah.
The change?
It's not a law. It's just the design of the building, the way we've done and the way we've utilized office space.
Right. No, but I mean, I'm just saying that you mentioned a change.
There's no statutory definition of how a building is used.
Okay, so I can go up those. I should be able to go up those stairs.
There's a sign that is posted.
No, I see the sign. Is there a statute attached to it that says?
There's no statute. There's no statute attached
Then he
to
can
it.
go up them
There's no
stairs.
statutory regulation on how buildings are used.
Right.
So you're not going to find a statute on what areas of buildings are public and what areas are private.
That's because the public. I mean, absent that sign, which I understand. I'm not arguing about the sign. I'm arguing about the fact that it's open to the public. You guys put a sign there, but that doesn't close it to the public. Key card access closes it to the public. This is a public building.
Okay, I'm not going to engage with you.
Well, I mean, isn't it your job to engage with a concerned citizen? I'm concerned about this.
You
You're
know
not
what
gonna
it should do?
engage? I thought you came down here
West
to.
side?
Hold on. Go ahead.
Some places I go to, they have a rope on it, you know, authorized, you know, just to put a sign authorized, not authorized,
Yeah,
you know.
there should be a sign that says authorized personnel
The
only.
authorized personnel only. I know
Right.
because because they have some steps in the city hall in the harbor. I told them it's upstairs public or private. They said it's some is public, some is private, but we have signs. When I went upstairs, they have it in the hallway. This is not authorized, you know?
Right. There was a sign there.
Yeah.
So that made you know that you can't be back there. So nobody's gone back there. If they go back there, then they get in trouble, of course. I mean, we're not stupid.
He's in the city hall or what?
I don't know. Did it say?
No, I don't know. You know, maybe I might after that live, maybe I might mention him to see if we could have an interview.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I want to interview him, you know?
Or maybe when you're done, you can go in the comment section and say it.
Okay.
So I just came here to see if you need anything if there is
I
On
need
this-
something.
on
I
this
need to go
video.
up the stairs. I want to be unmolested from my government. That's what I want. I have a right to go up the stairs. The FedEx guy didn't check in and give his ID. He's allowed to walk up the stairs.
Good
Is he
move.
special?
Perfect. Perfect. Right
Perfect.
here.
Perfect. Yep.
He didn't. I mean, that was a perfect example. He didn't check in at
Yep.
all.
Yep.
Didn't show no
Because-
ID.
Because in Sarah Harbor, when I have people, UPS, anything, they're just signing. You know?
Yep. That means it's open to the public,
Yep.
and he's part of the public.
Mhm.
Is my business your business? Yes, I need to go to the fire department. Can I go up the stairs without giving up my Fourth Amendment rights?
You can go to this door right there, first door on the left side.
All right, I'm going to go as far as key card access.
How simple it is.
If you'd like
You
to
can do that in the
accompany
beginning.
me, I'm not trying to
Because
get
you know
into
why?
You guys are asking
You know
me
why?
to surrender my Fourth Amendment
The
rights.
police duped. Yeah. He make the FedEx go up there, and now he will let public servants go inside now. You know what I mean?
To one room.
Yeah, what a dumb, you know?
Yep.
I like the public service. This is what I do, you know? I like them,
Yep.
you know?
He's got good interactions.
Yeah.
Rights to enter a public building. It's outrageous. And I don't want to upset him on his birthday, but I'm just being real. You know what I mean?
Also, if you need to go to the fire department, it's with that door right there.
Okay.
You do it. Everything on this side is the sheriff's office, and those are private offices.
Okay. And that's
they're
all
not.
indicated
They're
by
to the
key
public.
card access, right?
Sure.
It's a yes or a no. It either is or it isn't. I'm just asking a question. If it's no, say no. If it's I don't know,
There's no
say I don't
private
know.
access to go beyond that point. That's why we're here.
Okay.
We asked them.
You're not on camera. Oh, well,
You're
don't step in front of the camera, man.
and be anywhere in the publicly accessible areas.
Okay.
The fire department side, right there, that door is accessible and open to the public.
Okay.
However, there is no physical barrier. But
Okay,
those are private offices.
okay. That's the question that I'm
Yeah,
asking.
there's no
That's-
physical
okay.
barrier.
Okay.
That's why we just ask that people do not go back there because
Okay.
we're going to ask you to leave the area.
Okay, so you're asking. You're asking. You're politely asking.
Yeah, I mean, just that you don't go beyond that point.
Okay, but I just want to be clear. You're politely asking. You're not saying that I can't go there as a matter of law. I'm not saying I'm not going to respect your wishes. I'm just saying, I don't want to be told not to do something that I'm allowed to do. You know what I don't appreciate the eye rolls, man. We can either engage and have a conversation or we can't. I want to have a conversation.
Sir, you're free
He did eye roll a couple of times.
to travel anywhere around these areas. If you need to go to fire department administration, that is right there. It's accessible. And is there anything else that I can help you with?
Yeah. Could you
My
pronounce
name
your
is
last?
Sergeant Luge.
Luge.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Here, I'll actually provide you with my card.
I appreciate that, Sergeant.
That's quite all right.
Sergeant, are you
I know
guys?
your job is to come here and challenge us to the constitutionality of things. I understand that that's what you want to do, but we're not here to make anyone's life difficult. We're not here to infringe upon your rights. We're here to help you out.
Did he say
That's good.
challenge?
I don't want my rights infringed upon.
Yeah, he
I'm not
did that.
here. I'm not.
Did the officer say I don't challenge you? You challenge me? That's what he said to police?
He said that your job, something like that. Yeah, something of that sort.
Did the officer say I don't challenge you? You challenge me? That's what he said to police?
He said that your job, something like that. Yeah, something of that sort.
If I was the mayor in the city, he'd be gone. He'd be gone.
I mean, and he's trying to be serious, like, but it was like he was laughing the whole way up there, and now he's trying to
Yeah,
be serious because
exactly.
this is a public service is putting him on
Exactly.
blast.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Yeah, I can't believe he rolled his eyes at him. He's not taking that job serious at all.
Wow.
Yep, that's the ultimate test for most of them, and most of them don't pass.
You guys, let me tell you something. I'm not a one-day community, but hey, if I go and if I have time, I go on it. Hey, it means if a police officer tell me that, I will tell them like I would say, hey, I'm here for the rights of the people. You know, I go there and the rights. You know.
Yep.
But the one thing I have to learn is don't walk when I'm walking. My boots here, tick 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 tick.
Oh yeah. And then you got to learn the sayings. Well, not the sayings, but like how to say it in your way of how you're gonna remember to say it.
Yeah,
Because you know how like everybody has
and always
like
gotta ask the cop badge
saying,
number.
yeah, right, and always ask for their name and badge. If you can get a card, it's even easier because it'll have their name and badge number already on it. But sometimes you'll have those jerky ones that think they're Mr. Hawk or something that
Yeah,
won't
like
give it.
the one I had. Bonjour, Mochi.
Yeah, that one. Who didn't want to give you his name, his badge number at all. But I mean, you didn't ask for it.
No,
You kind of forgot. I mean, you had a lot going on that day too.
that was funny. You know, he hates when I talk back to him. Bonjour, you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go on.
I'm not here to catch you. I'm not here to confront anybody. I'm just here to have my rights respected. That's it. That's it. And I should be able to do that as an American. Are you guys constitutional deputies?
We are. The sheriff's office is the
Constitutional. You're the highest, dude.
Constitution. So he is a constitutional officer. He deputizes us and gives us the authority that we have through him.
Meaning you took your oath.
You know, the First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Do you know what those 5 freedoms are?
Sir, I thank you very much for coming. Please feel free to come over here.
Deputy Luga. Don't disengage with me in the middle.
It's not a joke.
Not gonna look
I don't
good.
know what police thinks it. It's a joke.
Because you don't know it.
You understand my question? If you don't know, have the humility to say, "Sir, I don't know." That's okay.
Free speech, the right to assemble, and freedom of speech of the press.
Okay, freedom of religion and the right to petition your government for the redress.
That's what I hate when people. No.
Well, you know what it is too is he should be educating him, not him, the citizen educating the damn cop. You took an oath. You should be knowing what you took that oath for. That's like military people. They took an oath. That means you're going to go and you're going to sacrifice your life for our freedoms. That's why we thank servicemen and servicewomen when they go and do those kind of things. Because they're giving up their whole life. They leave their whole damn families and everything here to give up everything and for what? For them to just crap on them when they get out? They have no help. They're laying in the freaking gutters and stuff now. Like, that's ridiculous. They should be helped. They should be the number ones helped. They went over there and sacrificed so much, and it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. They don't matter. They come back all fucked up and crazy and shit because they seen some wild ass shit that they wouldn't have never saw here. Or maybe they would. I don't know. I mean, now we're letting anything and everything in. They're just going wild everywhere.
Two. Okay. Enough talking.
Grievances. Those are 5. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not here for is to be quizzed by you on my knowledge of everything.
I was asking a question. I asked if you were a constitutional deputy, and I asked you if you knew what the First Amendment was. It's
You're
important.
confusing also the state constitution, which is
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution of the United States of America? Then it's not any different.
the sheriff derives his authority from the Florida state.
Sir, did you swear an oath to the Constitution of the United States of America?
Thank you very much for your time. Please feel free if you have any
Thank
questions. I'm here.
But you're not, because you just said that you weren't. You said, I'm not going to talk to you. If you have any questions that you don't want to answer, you're not going to answer it.
Public safety.
You can see how a situation where we could have just been kind to each other.
Sir, I am being kind to you.
You walking away in the middle of a question and telling me that you're not going to answer it, that is not being kind.
Have a good day.
That is not serving the community. Happy birthday, Deputy.
Teacher.
I hate walking steps. What's the private?
It's all public.
Public.
Don't go on that side.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How about yourself?
Yeah, how can I help you?
I was just wondering what the process was for filing a public records request for you guys.
Okay, as you need like an EMS report, a fire report.
Um,
What are you looking for?
let's just say I wanted to understand the process better for trying to get public records from the fire department.
As far as you're looking for.
Let's say it was anything. Let's say the operations manual, your operations manual.
Okay, so you want to know what the process is to get
Yes.
it?
Mhm.
Okay. I can take your information and, we can get back with you. You would need to make an official request.
That's what I'm getting at. Is there a specific piece of paper that needs
You
to
can
be
send
on?
an email.
or- Okay. Sorry, they got me really worked up downstairs, and I'm trying to calm down.
Is something I can do to help you?
Yeah.
No, fire departments are usually really great, so they try not to work the people up. From my experience,
Okay.
it's a little different with the sheriffs, and I'm not sure why.
Okay, so what specifically are you looking for?
A roster of all active firefighters and an identification number. If they have an identification number.
And what is this
associated.
being used for?
It's just a public records request, just a member of the public.
Okay, so we're gonna switch this around. I'm gonna give you my email and you can, and I'll
No, I'm on it right now.
send
Piece of
an
paper.
email exactly what you're looking for.
Okay.
And then if it's something that we can release, we will. And if it's something that has to go through our county attorney. we
Yeah, I
will
mean,
as
it's
well.
public record, it shouldn't have to, but I
Well, not
appreciate
name-
it.
not- Well,
And what was your name? I'm sorry.
Christy,
Christy, with the K, right?
Mhm.
You gotta tell me your last name.
Mayor, okay.
Fair, okay. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. I appreciate you taking
All
the
right.
time.
Have a great day.
You as well.
Hmm.
Thought she was gonna get away with that. But sometimes they have those rosters right
Is that
there.
Deputy
sitting on the
Nugent?
table.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a moment for another question? Yeah.
Your contact information.
She did what?
Hmm.
And your
Thank
address?
you. And what was your name?
The email address is good. It's satisfying for as well.
Okay, and so I'm gonna give him a heads up of what you're looking for.
Just a roster of all active duty firefighters, and if they have an identification number associated with their employment. Officers have an ID number or badge number.
Thank you.
All right, so I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So I went up there, and everything on the left-hand side is marked with keycard access. So it's a non-issue. Is it the same on the other side of this?
We have designated that area restricted access.
But you guys can't just do that. That has to be codified in law.
This is not, sir.
This is public. Can you get your supervisor? This is a public building, sir.
Okay, sir.
Get your supervisor.
I have already consulted our legal.
Can you get your supervisor, please? I'm requesting a supervisor. Could
I
you
am a
please-
supervisor.
I know, but you don't know the law. Is the problem?
Okay.
You're a sergeant.
I'm a sergeant.
You're a
yes, sir.
sergeant, and you're telling me that in a public building that I can't
Yes.
go somewhere that I can't.
You can, but you need to check in, be escorted, and to whatever destination you're on.
So everybody needs to check in and be escorted, because I've seen people that didn't check in and that weren't escorted. So there's rules for some people and not rules for other people. Can you see the disconnect?
Yes, employees have free access to the building.
The FedEx guy is an employee.
The FedEx guy comes in here every day and he's bringing a package to the FD side, the fire department.
Did he give his ID? So if I put a FedEx suit on, I can just walk into this building, no issues.
If we know you and you're the guy that comes in every day, we will allow you free access to deliver the package to.
Lies.
This is not a good look for you guys.
That's fine.
It's not
This
fine.
is-
It's
sir.
not, that's the problem. It's not fine. You're okay with it because there's no accountability for you. You don't give a shit. That's the problem.
If you have a question related to anything that we can do for you as a
Have you not
citizen,
heard me talking? I'm asking
sir,
questions.
you are free to access
I'm not
any
free.
public
I'm not
area
free is the problem.
of the building.
That is a public
That
area,
is a
sir.
restricted area.
Do you want me to show you what designates something restricted area? See this right here? See that right there? That's restricted.
Do you have a statute that defines that as such?
Yeah, it's a trespassing statute. It wouldn't, I'm not anywhere the public isn't allowed. So you're telling me that I need to tell you the law? I'm standing somewhere the public's allowed. If I'm standing up there,
I'm not going to engage in a dialogue.
Of
Please
course
feel free
not.
to consult your attorney on any statutes.
Of course
that you
not.
need.
Of course, it's a great look. It's a great
My
look.
name's Sergeant Gregory Gay with
Yeah,
Seminole County.
it's a
Sheriff's
great look for you guys.
Wow.
Please feel free.
I did need something.
Now,
I did need
you're
something.
welcome. You're welcome.
I did need something. And then I asked for your supervisor and you didn't give a
I
shit.
will notify my supervisor.
What are you gonna notify? Now you're gonna notify him? So am I waiting for the supervisor or not?
Is there anything that I can help you with?
Yes. Let me be clear. I would like to speak with your supervisor. Is that clear enough?
I understand.
Man, I came in here wanting to be nice to everybody in the building.
Sir,
Shit, man. You care a lot, I can tell.
please feel free, grab a seat. And I will
I'm not gonna sit down. I'm not gonna sit down.
You
You
might
grab a
also
seat.
provide me with a
Lazy.
professional standards complaint form if you feel.
I would like that,
My job.
please. Thank you.
You can- professional.
Go back and train him again.
I don't understand what the issue is, man. What's the issue? Like, you let me go up there, but just
Sir,
because
I have explained to you.
I know you're explaining, it, but I'm
It's not
speaking
going to
again.
change the answer. Your badgering me is not going to
I'm
change. my
badgering you
policy.
now? Okay, man. I'm badgering you, I guess.
Truthful.
How dare you communicate with a deputy of the Seminole County Sheriff's?
Sir,
How dare I?
I'm here to assist you. in any
You're
way.
not. You just told me that I was badgering you.
No, I'm not going to. Here, sir.
I just need the form, man. I'm not gonna fill it out here
Please feel free
under
to.
this oppression.
Yeah. Or else.
You have my card, and it's Sergeant Gregory Gay. The process. For doing that, you can mail it in. if
Just
you
walk
so
away.
wish, but the
You don't
typical
care to be
process
there,
is coming
go.
here, supervisor will receive it, and it will get forwarded to the Professional Standards Division for investigation.
Is there an office of professional standards?
Yes, sir, there is.
Where's that at?
That is located within.
That's in this building?
Yes, sir.
Where? Upstairs?
It's downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yes, the offices are within. Professional standards offices are located within the secured area.
Within the security area.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Would you like me to call?
You've given me my avenue and I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be a dick, you know?
Sir, I'm trying to.
I know, but
help
can you appreciate where I'm coming from? Or do you not see it at all?
Sir,
You
I'm
don't
here
see
to try
it.
and help you out, and I'll do whatever
Okay.
I can to help you out and assist you.
Okay.
However,
Can you appreciate what I'm saying? Can you appreciate what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Okay. Is that a yeah? Is that an acknowledgement that you can appreciate what I'm saying?
I can appreciate your concerns.
All right, Deputy, can you come up here and just can you accompany me up the stairs and let me show you something?
I will entertain this.
Thank you, I appreciate
Oh
that.
wow. I will entertain this.
Mm. I'll be tired going up the steps.
I assume that that side of the hallway is no different than this side of the
Actually,
hallway.
it's not really the hallway. It's that.
This is a hallway,
It's called the public
sir. This is the hallway.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See this?
Yes, sir.
This is key card access. That makes that a restricted area. I'm free to be here.
That has been designated as a restricted area.
You've designated it that.
Yes, sir.
But I bet if we walk down that hallway, everything that's designated by key card access, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Some are, some are not.
The ones that are not, what are those offices?
They're all private offices.
Sir, can you take me down that hallway?
Yeah, let's
I'm
entertain
not
it.
going to surrender my Fourth Amendment rights.
Sir,
Is that the
if you have an
supervisor?
appointment with anyone down here.
Do I
This
need
damn
an appointment
fucking
to
guy
enter a
is
public building?
this
Sir, you do not.
So you're not. We can't just go down the hallway. You can't just bridge the gap a little bit with the
That's a
community.
restricted area.
You know, if
Just
I
walk
went
down
in,
Restricted to
Let's
me.
go down it.
Sir, can we
Where's
please
that?
return to the public area?
Am I not allowed to be here? Yeah.
if I went,
Please return to the.
if I went here,
Didn't you already
I
acknowledge
didn't
this
say
was a
nothing.
public
Or I
area?
would go upstairs. You know?
Sir, I'm going to ask you.
I would have walked down it. Go ahead,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go back
me too,
down,
yeah.
and I'm gonna be over here, and I'm gonna go down it. That's
Because
what I
one
would
time
think.
I went to City Hall and not here. I went upstairs. The guy was saying it's private. Where did citizen it's private? Where? Huh? Where? Oh, never mind.
Oh, so is he returning? He returned there, and nothing's changed because this is or this. We haven't even got to the good part yet.
Oh,
Because it says anything learned in 2 years since policy enforcer
okay.
sergeant from yeah. So we got to see if this sheriff's learned anything. So we still got to watch.
Okay.
You see, I'm asking questions and you don't answer. It's a problem.
We're done here.
Now we're done? Because you said so?
Yes, sir.
We're done because you
I
said
do
so.
not need to communicate with you unless you have a law enforcement request.
Okay, my question's valid. My question's valid, man. I don't see what the problem is. And
Okay, this is a new one.
I need to make a public records request.
Okay.
Not a problem. Let me get somebody to do that.
I can report them back to
so,
records if you want. I don't have a problem with that.
let me get
You don't need to get him if you're gonna go get him. I'd rather not talk to him.
a person in records.
Okay, thank you.
What video do you have? West side.
Deputy Rogers?
What?
Can you
They have one.
What is it?
It says, so what should we even care? And we got two different officers, one with the glasses and one with the other one.
Right, which they were there last time
The other
too.
one is 30. It costs $4 Christian and a new one came out
Right.
3 hours ago. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the first beginning. So that was 2 years ago. Now this is today from 2 years ago. So it
Okay,
switched
then-
over when you walked back into the building.
Because they have another one he dropped out 3 hours ago.
Yeah, for 3
18.
hours. Yeah, this was the 3 days ago when you said.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's a continuous to this update.
Okay. Hey, Andy, how you
Could
doing?
saying?
I heard someone.
Could you appreciate like where I was coming from and what I was saying?
I can, but there's a little bit more to it. There's a lot of, especially under public records, under Chapter 119, there's certain records we can't release out. So in
Sure,
some
of
of the
course.
offices, there are classified documents, there's people's information where no one needs to go in there. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
and like I
I
said
can't
to
even
you
get
and to
places.
him, I said I didn't want to go anywhere that was restricted. I mean, I was very clear about that.
And the law doesn't, the law, what the sheriff sets policy for, and the sheriff's a sworn officer.
Right, so policy and law, right?
Right, it's different, but
See, the
under,
policy applies to you guys because you're the work, you work in the building.
right.
I don't have to abide by your policy because I'm not
No,
an
you don't work
employee.
for us.
I abide by the law, and I'm a
As we-
law-abiding
We
citizen.
do.
Yeah.
But there's certain parts of, and I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know, but there's.
And me
certain parts-
neither.
There's certain parts of it that gives the sheriff the right to say, no, this is a secure area. There's juvenile records, there's child protective service records, there's people that are, we have people upstairs, maybe victims, maybe suspects.
Yeah.
I don't even know that.
And I can appreciate everything that you're
And it's
saying.
not just for us, it's for your safety too. If we have a suspect up there in an interview and something happens or he breaks bad and you're right there,
Wow.
we have an issue.
I acknowledge what you're saying, but the Supreme Court's ruled that you guys don't have to worry about my safety. That's codified.
No, but that's what I took an oath to
Yeah.
do when I was.
Well, no, you guys took an oath to support and
law
uphold the
and
Constitution.
protect the citizens of the
Yeah.
county.
Yeah, I think the Constitution was probably the first thing that you said.
Probably.
And I realize I probably came off abrasive, and that wasn't my intent, but he just got me riled up, and I tend to give what I get. You know what I mean?
I guess you got to get to know him.
You're
Everybody
probably,
has their own
yeah.
personalities. He's a really great guy.
Yeah. I'll take your word for that. I wasn't at my best, and I'll assume that he wasn't at his best.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. How long have you been a deputy?
27 and a half years.
Oh wow. You enjoy it?
I love it.
You think you're making a difference?
I do. I believe I do. I worked a lot of elder crimes, and there were plenty of times where I have gotten the victim or the vulnerable adult to a safe area or got into a facility. I've worked all kinds of crimes over the years, but I think that's my most passionate position, where I get to really make a difference and help people.
Okay. Yeah. Right on.
I've been wanting to do. I have an essay that I wrote when I was in second grade of why I want to be a policeman.
That's
Hanging
awesome.
in my office at home.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad that it still gives you the feeling that it must have given you when you were. Did you say second grade?
Second grade.
Second grade. So.
Yeah.
Who was the officer that was at the desk when I? That do you remember
Just know
her?
when she was walking
Yeah.
around? She's investigator Stanley. She's our financial crimes investigator.
Okay. Now, am I taking you away from something by asking you questions?
Just don't think I'm ignoring you.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to interrupt you if
That's
you were
okay.
doing something. Did you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's the same question that I asked. Is it Lugay?
Okay, Sergeant.
Sergeant Lugay. The First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms. Do you happen to know what those 5 fundamental freedoms are?
Off the top of my head, no.
Would you make a good faith effort to find out what those are? And
I would. Sure.
I can give you an acronym so you'll never forget.
Okay.
It's RAPS.
I'll write it down.
RAPPS. RAPS.
Sorry, I was thinking. RAPPS.
And that's religion, assembly, press.
Hang on. I'm not there. What's the P? First P.
The first one's an R, religion.
No, the first P in red.
Oh, I'm sorry. Petition. Press.
Cross.
Press.
Press.
Free press, yes.
Oh.
And speech. You'll never forget it
You're
again.
absolutely right. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm from records. Okay, this gentleman would like to have a public records.
I just wanted to make a public records request.
Okay.
Um,
What are we doing?
Could I have a roster of all sworn deputies and their identification numbers?
ID numbers. Okay.
And you can email me a digital copy.
Okay.
letters Letters of Phosyn PHO.
Can I have a pen? My pen is. There, let's do a better one.
I know that one, I've been using it more.
Okay,
RS
of
of Phosyn PHOCION
CION.
at Gmail.
Okay. That's it. Just
That's it.
roster of the sworn deputies and ID numbers.
Please.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much. And what was your name? I'm sorry.
I'm Bonavi.
Barnaby. Good to meet you, Barnaby.
Nice to meet
Do you have a minute for Sergeant Luge?
you. We're good.
Yeah, you're good. No, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Listen, I'll apologize, but I give what I get, and I don't understand. I'm actually, it's worse than shocked. It's worse than shocked what I'm feeling, because putting a sign up, anybody can put a sign up. They could put a sign up that says no colored people. Does that mean that's right? Does that mean that that's the law? Whatever isn't forbidden by law is allowed. That's our country. That's what our whole country is based upon.
Okay.
Putting a sign up doesn't restrict that area. All of the key card access, and I know that I'm belaboring this point, but that's what the key card access is for. I mean, that's a hallway. That's a hallway. You're restricting a hallway for absolutely no reason, and you just had what I'll call a supremely negative contact with a citizen for no good reason.
If I offended you in any way, I do apologize for that.
Well, I mean, I think you could tell I was offended, right? I mean, I was acting offended, right? I'll just say it. Yes, I was offended. I was offended. I am offended. Okay. Well, I accept your apology.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I do. But I'm more interested.
He needs to learn how to say I apologize, or yeah.
In having my rights respected than accepting an apology for being offended. Being offended, that's not a big deal. But telling me that I can't do something that I can do.
I'll repeat this again. You are free to enter, remain anywhere that's a public area. The lobby, that hallway over here, these are all public areas. We have designated the area you want to enter as a restricted area.
Okay. Did you designate that area as a restricted area also?
FTP, especially this dude.
That's the fire department's area.
But did you designate it?
Their first doorway is publicly accessible because that's where their administrative offices are.
But okay.
We also have signs posted there that before we can go upstairs, we need to check in with security.
Hi, Miss B.
What we're going to see to come down and escort you and bring you up.
Come
Same
in,
thing with around back. If you want to enter the rear area of the public safety building, that is not permitted. There are no unauthorized personnel or vehicles allowed behind there.
Can you appreciate where I'm coming from?
No.
Can you see my point?
I can appreciate your intentions, but as I said, we're not restricting.
Hi, Will Split. How you doing? And Phil, can I jump your link, please?
Got that one today, just on that, because you
You
let
know,
me up
you know,
to go to the left,
JP.
but you won't let me go to the right. It's the same restriction.
That area right there is not designated as restricted because they are public.
Then that sign would be right there, restricting it, right?
Yep.
Listen, I'm not trying to catch you. I'm just trying to have a conversation, and you're trying to be political. You're trying to have PC answers. I don't need PC answers. Just give me the real shit.
All your questions that are in reference to this, I'm not going to engage in semantics on.
The semantics are very important.
Have a good day, sir. If you do have law enforcement related concern, we are here for you.
He ain't learned
Thank
nothing yet.
Okay, man. Holy shit. Have a great day. I appreciate it.
Oh, we are showing a video.
In 2
You want
years, he still hasn't learned
Jesus
nothing.
fucking Christ,
You
bro.
want can you pause this?
We're out
Okay.
here today to
Yeah,
ensure
Declan, hold
our
on.
natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath.
We are showing a video all about the one community, all about how you like this, you know. Showing the video like what you like and how if the cops know the white, you know, things like that. Let's watch the video. Okay, one more video. The other one. Where's that? The 3 hours one.
Hold on a second. Are we gonna play the other one?
Yes. Oh no.
Back out here today at the Seminole County Sheriff's Office. Just doing a little follow-up visit to see if if there's been any change in the signage. Good, man. How you doing?
That's new.
What do I
You
have
see
to
it?
do? What's happening, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself? I was just coming back to see if there's any change in the signage around here.
Oh, this new? For you?
I don't know what it was last time you were here. Yesterday it wasn't over here, so.
Fair enough. I spoke to Sergeant Lugay about just taking a tour of the building.
Okay.
So really, that's it. And I came back to see if some of the signage was changed because I obviously, yeah, okay, yeah, you don't know, And what was your name, Jeff?
You didn't get filled in on the loop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what is it you need to do?
I just want to take a tour of the public building. That's it.
Okay. I don't know if I can necessarily leave here. Can you give me a second to get maybe another deputy over here and I can give you a tour?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
what was
we can
your
still-
name?
I'm sorry?
I don't want to butcher that last name.
Yeah, it's German, man. Don't worry about it. Just because we're supposed to have somebody here in the lobby,
I
so
totally
if you
understand.
don't mind, I'll give you a tour. I mean, obviously, I'm.
Yeah, anything restricted, yeah.
All right. Give me just a second.
I appreciate that. And I'm sorry, what was your last name?
Schwarzman.
Schwarzman.
Yeah, man, no problem. Unless my sergeant tells me I can. I mean, if I'm still in the building, he may let me, but typically we're supposed to have somebody.
Who's the sergeant on duty right now?
What's up? Last week, do you have somebody you can send over here so I can give them a tour, or you want me to do it while I'm here? Okay. Yeah, that's what I told him. He's fine with that. He's going to hang out for a second. Because I know we're technically supposed to leave, so I don't know walking on. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. All right, thanks, sir. My sergeant sent us over.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
It'll take a couple minutes, 5-10 minutes, but they go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take resources away from something, but trouble. It sounds like this trouble me in a public building. You know what I mean? They should trouble you. I mean, as a constitutional deputy, the Fourth Amendment affords us the right to keep our papers private.
No, I understand that, but I mean, we have laws we have to follow, but we also have the sheriff's office policy we have to follow.
Right.
So,
But you guys have to follow that sheriff's office policy, right? I'm only obligated to follow the law, correct?
right, and citizens are only obligated to follow the law per se, but I also have a job that I have to keep.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I want, my family to.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get. Can you appreciate like my problem with these two signs? Just saying that. Actually, I don't even know that one's a big deal if I check in, but this one's more of an issue, saying that you have to ID. You have to surrender your Fourth Amendment rights to enter a public building. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Yeah, no worries.
I can appreciate what you do, man, but I also don't make the rules and policies. I can only say the sheriff says, I mean, obviously I have to follow the law, so we follow the statutes, the Constitution. Yeah, but then also have to follow the sheriff's office policy.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm like really early.
So I guess this
Necessarily violating civil rights. Now, like I said, I'm not going to we don't have to, if it's going to be a violation of civil rights, obviously we don't do that, et cetera, et cetera. But if somebody's requested ID and they want to show their ID, we don't typically have that many people who have a problem with it. So like yourself,
in this case, when you do have somebody that does have a problem with it, do you know what typically the problem, like if you're the deputy out here, I mean, it sounds like you're trying to, help me, you know what I mean?
right, and that's the thing. So, I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, we want to offer a tour. Obviously, we can't go into the restricted areas or something unless we have permission or you have permission or whatever. Even typically have access to the building, but there's even certain areas that typically, unless I'm told, hey, you can go in here, like I can't do that. Obviously, policies and whatever, the sheriff dictates that. But we do have the rules and regulations. However, I do not mind, like in your instance, you want to go and have a tour, no problem fulfilling that. And then you won't have to give your ID. I have no problem with that. So, but typically 9 times out of 10, if that's what they ask and people are willing to give their ID, I mean, that's just kind of what we do. I don't mind making a special, I don't want to say privilege for it or whatever.
Exception.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. And because it's not really a big deal.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be, at least, right?
In all honesty, no. But like I said, I have to follow certain things because just like everybody has a boss, unless you run your own company, you got to answer to somebody. I have to answer to somebody too.
So I just out of curiosity, I mean, it's probably a little different for you because you're an actual deputy and he's probably pretty responsive, but I tried to send a couple emails to Sheriff Lima about
I don't know what police is.
just ignored.
Man, I don't know anything about that.
Do you know if he's responsive with public inquiry? I mean, he just ignored
I would
me.
assume, but I really don't know in the day to day, man. Like even I don't email the sheriff. Like we have a chain of command.
Yeah.
Like I can't just.
Are you responsive to emails that get sent to you from the public?
It depends on what the email is. So there are certain emails that we get from the public that have to go, like public records requests, et cetera. They have to be routed.
Yeah.
So I can't answer those.
Right.
I can't fulfill those requests.
Right.
So those have to be routed. And if you're saying, am I responsive in the fact that I route them? Absolutely. When I need to. If it's an email from the public regarding, like maybe I went to a call for service and I provided my email and it's like an exchange based on their case. Yeah. Now I can tell you that, when I'm off, just like I don't know what you do for a living, but when your day's off, are you doing work stuff?
I'm doing it right now.
Well, right, but when you're not doing this, so if you consider this work on your days off, do you work?
It's an interesting question. So do I respond to my email or something like that?
Work email,
Yeah, probably.
Like
I definitely take days off completely.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like anything else. If I have a couple of days off, like if I have a weekend off, I'm typically probably not going to respond over the weekend.
Yeah.
To emails because
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
When I'm off, family time is family time. You got to be committed to your job, and I am when I'm here, and I give everything to the job when I'm here. But my off time is my off time. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to hang out? Or you want to just walk over and give him a tour? You want to hang out? What do you want to do? Doesn't matter either one. He just wants a tour. So he just needs somebody here to hang out. That's fine.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I've already seen the fire department side, so I don't even need to go on the side.
No problem.
How long have you been a deputy?
February will be 19 years.
19 years.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about your job?
I think that changes from day to day. It really does.
Sergeant Lugay really makes me angry because that's green, which means obviously I have access to this office, right?
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead?
I do, but let's see what else is down here.
And I know the majority of these are going to be red, obviously, because we have you know.
Yeah, and I completely
Obviously.
respect key card access and restricted areas.
Yep.
So, what is the hardest part about your job?
Oh, like I said, it depends on the day to day, man. It's kind of hard to say. Different dealing with like calls for service, because I worked the road for the majority of my career. And I only have like 6 years left, so of course I came to the courthouse. I'm really looking for an easier gig, but just
A change of
slowing down a little
pace.
change of pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Are you just, and I don't mean to say just,
That's open, but I believe that inside is right. But if you want to walk in there, you can. So yeah, change of pace. Probably calls that deal, like the hardest part of the calls would be the ones that deal with like children and stuff like that, obviously. Especially if you're a father.
I am.
Yeah.
So I can.
So one of the calls relating to kids, obviously, any kind of, you know, child death or abuse or anything like that are always typically the struggles.
So you mind if I ask you, a question that could be slightly embarrassing if you didn't know the answer?
I mean, hey man, if I know it, I know it. If not, I don't know everything.
All right, well,
I know everything.
there you go. Humility is probably the biggest thing.
Listen, no one in this job knows everything. I mean, I don't care how long you've been.
Yeah,
There's people out there who know a lot of stuff, but for somebody to say that they know everything, if they don't learn something new every day, it's impossible.
Well, I think you sound like a humble guy, and having that humility is probably pretty important. So I'll ask the question.
Okay.
The First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms. Do you know what those freedoms are?
Oh man. You know what? We actually had a conversation about this, and I don't know what they all were.
How about I get your roll on? I'll get your roll on.
Okay.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, freedom of speech. I think freedom of press, obviously, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if that's included in that.
It is. It's number 2.
Uh,
Actually, no, it's number 3.
religion.
That's number 2.
I'm sorry?
That's number 2.
Oh, second amendment?
Religion, yeah, religion.
Number 2 in the first one or the second one?
In the first one.
Okay.
I'm making things real confused.
So speech, religion, man. Yeah, you'd have to help me out with the last one.
Press, assembly, and petition.
Oh, right. Okay.
Assembly,
What was the last
petition.
one?
Petition.
Right.
So when I made my email to Sheriff Lima, I was trying to petition my government for a redress of grievances, which is why the hell I can't walk up the stairs to this restricted area, because it's clearly not restricted.
Right.
So I'm not sure if you saw the video or if these things get disseminated within
A little bit. I saw bits and pieces of. I mean, obviously they know we know you were here and all that stuff. So
Yeah, and I probably wasn't at my best, and I'll assume that Sergeant Lugay wasn't at his best. But it's frustrating, because I'm actually coming in here. I don't actually want to talk to anybody.
Right.
I just want to walk around the public building and really be left alone.
I mean, technically that's your right per se. I mean, obviously within the areas and all that stuff, and I understand all that. Some days I don't want to talk to people either, although most of those days I'm working. So, but I get it.
Well, if this was one of those days, I really appreciate you.
Actually, it wasn't, but this morning was actually, believe it or not, this morning was kind of rough. So having the conversation is actually not that bad.
Oh, well.
It's actually kind of like the day. Did you like to go in here?
Yeah, let's go in here.
So it's not that bad, man, but some days are just like that. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if anybody's in today because it's a Friday. Hey, good. You're gonna First Amendment guy.
I'm actually just a journalist. I'm just a citizen journalist. I'm not a.
Journalist, I'm sorry, citizen journalist. Yeah, I don't think the sheriff even here. So I don't know how far.
I don't need to go in there, Deputy. I mean, unless that's a public area. Oh, it looks like a public area. Can I come back there?
You just can't go into the sheriff's actual office.
Oh, great.
So typically, that's not a public area. He has
Okay,
to say,
yeah.
hey, he's not here to say, hey. This area here is public, and then there's offices back there that are.
Okay, and that young lady, what does she do for the sheriff's office? Young lady, what do you do for the sheriff's office?
I just sit up front. I'm kind of like a receptionist.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah,
What was your name?
Maria.
Maria.
Actually, I don't
Yes,
think I've ever even met her. So.
Yeah.
I don't come up here that often myself, so
Yeah.
swordsman.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah. I don't come up here
All
that
right.
often
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
of
I
course.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem.
So unless I'm called, then I try not to have that, try not to have that happen.
Good to meet you.
Thank you. You too. She might have been talking to you, but.
She might have. If so, then I apologize.
That's it, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem, bud. And what's your name?
I'm just one of the people.
Yeah, okay, no
just one of the
problem.
people.
No problem. I just don't want to, insult you by not.
Yeah, no, you weren't. You were the furthest from rude you can get, man. You were great.
Hey, man, I ain't trying to be, like I said, everybody has bad days, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, and I won't belabor that point. No,
Yeah.
I'll accept what you're saying because it's true. I have plenty of them.
Well, I'm sure whatever you do in your regular life, I'm sure if you deal with any kind of customer service or people, then everybody has their days, man. Everybody has a tester.
Is it Loomis? Loomis?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think Loomis knows?
Man, I honestly have no idea.
All right.
So,
Deputy Loomis, I got a question for you. The First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms. Do you happen to know what those 5 freedoms are?
Not off the top of my head.
Would you make a good faith effort to find out what those 5 freedoms are? It's extremely important to your job. I appreciate that.
Freedom of speech, freedom of press.
Yes. Yeah, you're rolling. Want to keep going?
Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of petition, freedom of assembly, and
I got the one you're missing.
yeah, freedom of speech. I know freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion.
That was it. Good job. Good job. The deputy, the one that's not a deputy, gets it?
I think he was a little more. Well, you were here last time. That's cheating.
That is true. That is true. I said it several times that day.
Yeah.
I hate being put in the spotlight.
Yeah, and I don't know how to.
That's why I said something like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, I'm wearing it. I know what my name is. But
And I'm not sure how to say that to somebody in a way that doesn't make them feel like they're on the spot. It's not meant to be a question that gets somebody on edge, but I understand that having a camera out, that makes people pensive,
Well, it's not even the camera. Like, have you ever?
You told me to write. If you gave me a test, it said write down the First Amendment. I could probably do much better than if I had someone
Right.
said.
So if you
I
ever,
think I might
you ever
get less
train anybody?
cooperation if I handed out tests.
I would do better. If you gave me a written test, I would do so much better than a written test.
So have you ever, and I found this a lot because I used to train a lot here. I used to be a field trainer here on the road specifically. And a lot of the trainees, like they would know the stuff, but if I just turned to them, like we're sitting in the car and I just said, hey, what's this? 9 times out of 10, they just, I don't know if it's human nature. It's like the, that whole being put on the spot is. I mean, it could be anything. And they wouldn't be able to, but I could ask them, we could be having lunch and I could just ask them a random question and they'd be able to tell me exactly what it was that I had just asked them like an hour or two later. I don't know. Maybe it's human nature.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to keep asking now.
Hey, man, I'm not dissuading you if I'm just saying I don't know what it is, but it's just my theory on it. So.
Yeah, no, it's just as valid as any other. I really appreciate you taking the time again. I really do. And Deputy Loomis, thank you very much. Have a good day. And young man, have a great day. Much better. Much better interaction at the Seminole County Sheriff's Office. Very pleased with Deputy Schwarzman. Schwarzman, I'm sorry, Deputy, if I butcher your name. We got Longwood Police out here. Not sure if you remember my interaction with Longwood. But they've got a chief of police that is dirty. He's dirty as hell.
We're out here today to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath to support, protect, and defend the rights of the people. The purpose of all interactions is to peacefully promote government accountability and transparency. Please like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach as many people as possible. I implore you to peacefully seek redress to any and all of your grievances. This is a public service.
Okay, guys, thank you for coming.
Woodland Hills, Los Angeles resident,
Thanks,
54-year-old
guys, for
Russell
coming.
Wolf is driving to brunch. And at first, he doesn't think anything of the guy in the white shirt walking his dog. But then he's shocked by what he witnesses. A neighbor he's never seen before vandalizes a local fruit stand. So he goes after the aggressor to investigate.
What do you want?
That's an illegal business in my neighborhood. I've told them repeatedly to get the out of my
And you
neighborhood.
call the police.
I did. They didn't do anything. They're selling stolen fruit.
What's your name?
My name is-
2 days later, when Russell is buying fruit from the stand with another local named Leslie, the irate neighbor returns, so Russell starts recording again.
I think the strawberries are beautiful.
You know what? They might be beautiful, but they're stolen. Yeah, they are.
They're not.
He has to have receipts to prove that they're not stolen. That's the law. He has no business permit.
If
Let
my
me finish.
kid,
Let me finish.
if my kid wants to put a lemonade stand here, are you gonna call them names?
That's different. That's
You're
different.
a bully.
No,
You're a coward.
you're an idiot.
Russell has seen a fruit stand on this corner for the last 6 months, and he's not sure whether the owner has a legal street vending permit, but he is concerned by the aggressive attitude of his neighbor.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming. I see you tomorrow.